Good day everyone. This video will present to you about Microelectronic Engineering specialization in Faculty of Electrical and Electronic, UTHM. What is microelectronic engineering? The semiconductor technology is one of the most astounding technologies for the present generation. We have seen over the last decade this technology taking off, and we have seen such enormous computing and communication power. When people see this, they feel very excited about it. But to the common public, the moment you look at a cell phone, or a very fast computer, there is integrated circuit chip behind it. For example, let's look at the smartphone. Almost everyone has this. So most people think it's some magic device. It gets information, and you text your pictures, and you get your information and messages. But what is the technology enables that? It is the microelectronic engineering that realize those semiconductor chips inside. And that's what most people don't know. Microelectronic engineering is a discipline that teaches how those chips are built. Semiconductor device fabrication is the process used to manufacture semiconductor devices, typically the metal oxide semiconductor (MOS) devices used in the integrated circuit (IC) chips such as modern computer processors. IoT project engineers and developers have at their fingertips a growing range of sensors which are also getting ever smaller. This sensor shrinkage has been primarily driven by MEMS, microelectromechanical systems, technology. MEMS is a process technology used to create tiny integrated devices or systems that combine mechanical and electrical components. These devices, or systems, have the ability to sense, control and actuate on the micro scale, and generate effects on the macro scale. They are micromachines whose components vary in size from a micrometer, 1/1,000,000th of a meter, to a millimeter. MEMS systems are used in many areas other than just sensors, including for communication modules, actuators and data processing devices in addition to perception sensors. Some application of MEMS technologies is in biomedical and healthcare. This includes miniaturized medical devices, instruments, implants, diagnostic equipment such as blood pressure monitor, digital thermometer, etc. Other application is military and space, where advanced package and miniaturization of electronics are significant. MEMS are made using the basic IC fabrication techniques and materials of microelectronics. Integrated circuit will provide the thinking part of the system, while the MEMS component complement this intelligence with active perception and control function. The potential of MEMS technology is endless. MEMS devices are already used in extensive range of products such as for smart home application. Products with MEMS devices perform better, respond faster, and are more reliable. They improve current products in ways that are not possible with traditional electronics. MEMS technology will continue to quietly improve life as we move into the future. In the last 2 decades since year 2000, the number of demands are really significant with IoT and cloud computing. Now is the time for IoT, wearables, big data, quantum computing and more. This is phenomenal and creates the endless opportunities for microelectronics future. The idea is to add functions to a circuit using sensors, switches, radio, imaging, lighting together with IoT and AI has enabled the creation of micro-nanosystem. Some of them like AI is really transforming the markets and application through AI interfaces. Today, semiconductors are inside everything. Let's have a look at the microelectronics offered in FKE. Here is the list of professors, senior lecturers, and young lecturers in the Microelectronics Cluster, FKEE UTHM. You can find their expertise in the given link. We, in the Microelectronics Cluster, are excited to be teaching, guiding and sharing with you the fundamentals of semiconductors and the advances in microelectronics engineering. Here is the list of compulsory and elective courses for microelectronics specialization. Student must complete all compulsory courses and choose 2 elective courses. The courses are emphasizes on fundamental of semiconductor, integrated circuit, IC, design and IC fabrication, which includes semiconductor technology, microfabrication process technology, microelectronic reliability and failure analysis. Lab and facilities in UTHM for microelectronics students. MRSM provides many related software for IC design, simulation and modeling such as Synopsys, Mentor Graphic, Cadence, Centaurus. These are using cloud license at FKE UTHM. MFM is the clean room for IC and MEMS fabrication. MINT SRC is a research center for microelectronics and nanoelectronics. This research center is well equipped with the latest tool sets that meet industrial and research requirements. The undergraduate microelectronics laboratory in FKEE UTHM is conducted using tools and equipment in these microelectronics labs and research center. For instance, Synopsys is used for electronic design automation, simulation tools for digital, and Mentor Graphic for analog mixed-signal design. Centaurus, Coventerware, and IntelliSuite software is used for IC and MEMS process simulation. Some of the most popular facilities at MINT SRC are field emission scanning electron microscope, FESEM, X-ray diffractometer, XRD, UVVS, thermal evaporator, 2-point probe, and magnetron sputtering. Microelectronics student in FKEE always have the opportunity to join visits and program activities with semiconductor industries. Students can join smart internship programs with the industry. This program includes internship placement, final year projects, with supervisor from UTHM/industry, and student will have the opportunity to secure job offer at the end of the program. Besides, some companies offer masters by research for microelectronics students in final semester and job interview as well. The growth in global market size for semiconductor is attributed to everything digital phenomena. MEDA and Malaysia Semiconductor Industry Association, MSIA, highlighted the need for Malaysia to be in the forefront in seizing opportunities in the ENE, particularly the semiconductor segment. The Semiconductor Ecosystem Framework enable the semiconductor companies together with government and university talent in closing the ecosystem gaps, such as in IC design, advanced IC packaging, engineering and testing services, as well as electronic manufacturing services, EMS. These potential semiconductor companies, and many other EE companies, are creating jobs for microelectronic engineering graduates to fit the demand. Microelectronic engineers construct prototypes of new designs to suit various applications, perform specialized tests, and record and interpret data on the performance of new models. They may also be involved in designing, planning and organizing the manufacturing process of these small-scale electronic components. Hence, this is some related career prospect in microelectronics field. For example, you can work in various area of IC design, verification, IC fabrication, IC packaging and testing. However, like most engineering fields, microelectronics combines skills and knowledge from several engineering fields, so many engineers find it easy to switch from one related field to another. So, what our microelectronics alumni say? Let's hear from them.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Saya Muhammad Faris bin Firdaus, pelajar FKEE dari kohort 2017 yang telah tamat pengajian pada Februari 2021 yang lalu. Saya kini telah mendapat pekerjaan sebagai Silicon Design Engineer di sebuah syarikat IC Design yang berada di Pulau Pinang, iaitu Opstar Technology yang berhad Malaysia. Saya adalah salah seorang daripada Design Validation Team atau lebih dikenal sebagai DV Team. Tugas kami adalah untuk merangka sebuah test plan yang mempunyai rangka kerja untuk menguji sesebuah desain berdasarkan spek yang telah diberikan. Selain daripada itu, kami juga seharusnya mencari sebarang error atau bug yang terdapat dalam desain tersebut. Antara subjek yang banyak membantu saya dalam pekerjaan sebagai Silicon Design Engineer adalah digital design, khususnya variable language yang sangat luas digunakan di dalam industri IC design. Selain daripada itu, maklumat kejuruteraan Microelectronics juga banyak membantu saya dalam membuat documentation serta membiasakan saya dengan software yang digunakan di Opstar. Contoh, Synopsys. Saya memulakan pekerjaan ini semasa pandemik yang mana Opstar mengamalkan sistem giliran bagi pekerja dari rumah dan juga pekerja dari pejabat. Ya, serta Opstar menggunakan konsep open space yang membolehkan semua pekerja berkomunikasi dengan lebih baik dan juga membantu satu sama lain, yang membuatkan saya selesa dan juga dapat menjalankan tugas saya dengan lebih baik. Akhir sekali, saya ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada pensyarah-pensyarah FKE kerana berjaya merangka silibus yang mampu memenuhi permintaan industri. Serta saya ingin menyarankan kepada pelajar yang meminati bidang pembuatan microchip untuk memilih Microelectronics sebagai bidang khusus.
Hi everyone, my name is Lee Qian. So I'm graduated from UTHM in 2018 with a major of Microelectronics Engineering. So currently I'm working in Intel Penang as a SoC design engineer. So here are some of the useful knowledge that I learned from UTHM in order to be able to work in my area. So the first one is the digital design. So we have to understand how the design works in our IP for our design, and then we have to code it in the system Verilog or Verilog language. So VLSI is also important for us to be understand on how the connection from an IP to an IP works. Basic coding is also important for us to implement some automation to test our circuits. So this is how my workstation look like since I'm working from home from the pandemic of COVID-19 last year. So I'm never go to office since then, so I'm only able to show my workstation at home. So now I will show you some of the photos in my work area. So the first one is the PG12 auditorium where we gather to listen to some. Lastly, if you are interested in going to the same career path as me or interested in chip design and manufacturing, you can join Microe department. That's all from me. Thanks.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Nur Jazmira binti Mustafa Kamal. I am graduate on November 2020 in Electrical and Electronic Engineering, majoring in Microelectronics. Currently, I am working at Opstar Technologies yang berhad Lepas Penang as Circuit Design Engineer. Opstar Technology is a premier IC design company providing complete IC design and system solution to clients. Okay, now I want to share with you guys the subject related to my work area right now. Okay, the first one is electronic circuit analysis and design. The second one is semiconductor electronic and device, microfabrication, and the last one is the most useful subject that I had been using in my work area right now, which is VLSI design. Okay, in the VLSI design, you guys will learn the transistor level and the logic gate, and also you guys will experience how to design the custom layout and the IC design. Okay, if you guys interested to work in IC design area, you guys need to have some knowledge on the IC design and you guys can get from the VLSI design subject. Okay, let's see what is the most useful knowledge if you guys want to become a circuit design engineer or silicon design engineer. The first one is you must need to know some of the basic custom integrated circuit design, the digital design verification flow, and the custom layout design. And the last one is the basic VHDL Verilog code. Okay, basically all this knowledge you guys can learn and improve during the microelectronic courses. Okay, now let me share with you guys my working environment at my company. Okay, as you guys can see, this is our workspace area for all the engineer. Okay, in my company we have IC design engineer, okay, custom layout engineer, and PNR layout engineer, and the IT engineer. Okay, normally we will work together at this workspace area. Okay, due this pandemic COVID-19, all of us need to work from home. Okay, here are some of the photos during my study at UTHM. Okay, the first is during my internship at Mimos Berhad. I'm also working with Mimos Berhad under final year project collaboration. Okay, the second one is under the industrial talk from Mimos Berhad. And the third one I am with my final year project supervisor, Dr. Nabiha. And the fourth one I'm with our co-supervisor from City Tower. And the last one is I am with all my panels during my final year project presentation. To all my FKE junior, if you guys interested to my work area, you guys can join Micro-E department. Actually, there are a lot of job vacancy related to the Micro-E courses. I wish all the best to you guys and best of luck in your career path soon. Thank you from me, alumni FKE UTHM. Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, my name is Kamar Shakrin bin Zainal, and I was an ex-student from UTHM enrolling in electronic engineering, majoring in microelectronics. I was in the intake for 2017/2018, and I've only just graduated in October 2021. So far, the experience that I had in microelectronics was really interesting because I was exposed to the semiconductor related field. And currently, I am working in Intel for the analog validation, which we have to validate the signal integrity of DDI display. This is, for example, for the HDMI, DisplayPort, EDP, and other else. And so far, the experience working in Intel has been great. This is regarding the benefits that the company has given and the work environment. And lastly is the flexible hours of working that the company gives. So to the students who are watching this video, I hope you guys are interested in taking microelectronics as your major. That is all from me. Thank you and have a good day.
Should you have any questions, feel free to reach us using the following contact details. So, let's join Microelectronics Engineering specialization. Thank you.